Alright, I'm going to be getting into game with Reno Warlock. We're hoping to play against some paladins and hunters. Mage is also a decent matchup outside of like freeze mage, which can give us a lot of trouble. So we're hoping for something in the mid-range to aggro spectrum. One of the things about this deck is you don't often get to do the crazy turn 4 mountain giant plays, since you do only run one, but since we have it, we might as well go for it. And no early pressure feels good. No 1 or 2 drops, definitely not Mech Mage. Probably some sort of Freeze Mage. Dark Peddler is a pretty good draw here because it adds a card to our hand, which means we can still tap on turn 3 and then play Mountain Giant. Zombie Chow probably our best bet. It's also possible I wanted to tap this turn, play Peddler next turn. That way I'd have a little bit more information on what our opponent has. And if he drops a secret on his turn 3, I'd be able to trigger a mirror entity if it's that sort of thing. Still, we're in pretty good shape here. So if we tap and play nothing, our Mountain Giant's going to cost 3. If we tap and play Chow, our Mountain Giant's going to cost 4. And he just Zombie Torched our 2/2. So that also feels pretty damn fine. 4/8. So we'll tap. And we're not super pressed to coin out the Sun Fury. So we'll get the Zombie Chow on the board and play the Mountain for 4 next turn. Yeah, he definitely has a slow hand, and I'm happy to be getting a big threat that he can't slowly wear down. He's going to have to polymorph that or something similar. We're going to want to save our healing against him if we can. Azure Drake, okay. I think an Azure Drake can be permitted to live. I'm going to go ahead and coin out Thorison here. That'll just give us a lot more options. I'm curious what is slow enough to run to not have a turn 1, 2, 3 play that runs Azure Drake. Although a 3-point Blizzard is nice and hefty. He's going for the dome. Sure. I'm going to play big guy and taunt up. And we get another reduction. He still has to deal with that. He won't be able to kill everything with just Flame Strike. So he's going to have to Flame Strike, trade away his Drake, and then we'll still have our Drake. Another Blizzard would be somewhat annoying, though. Okay, he's using a Fireball, which I'm fine with. Let's find out what secret this is. It's looking like Ice Block. I wanted to make that Mal'Ganis cheaper, so with the option of playing that next turn if need be. We probably won't have to. We haven't cast a spell, so we don't know that that's not a counterspell yet. Him playing Thorson makes me pretty confident that he is Freeze Mage, though. So that's going to be an ice block. We're going to want to take that down. And then I think I'm going to clear his board. Do I want to... So here's the question. I could kill the Mad Scientist before we trigger the ice block. That way we know he doesn't get a second ice block. And I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, so now we can eat through an entire ice barrier too. Assuming I did my math correctly. We'll Shadow Flame, and we'll actually heal here. We don't mind him being at 6. We're either going to have lethal or we won't. And I guess we could have left him at 5 and let Boombots do the work. But if he Flame Strikes, you win the game anyway. Yeah, so healing him for 4 meant nothing since he had the Alexstrasza. He's just dead. Alright. Got him.